Hi guys, my name is Rich. Welcome to another Halo Reach action figure review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new UNSC Marine from the Series 4 of the Halo Reach action figure line. Oh my goodness! Now, if you may have ever played any of the older Halo games, you'll know that the UNSC Marines in this game, Halo Reach, look way different than they ever used to look in the Halo franchise. Personally, I'm not as big of a fan of this design of the UNSC Marine. It doesn't feel as futuristic as just the way that the armor looked and stuff of the original Halo Marines from Combat Evolved all the way up through 3. And these guys, they don't look bad. I like them, but they look more like a futuristic version of like Call of Duty, not so much of Marines that were in Halo, you know. Anyway, yeah. If you have ever seen any of my other reviews of the UNSC Troopers or the Jetpack ODST, you'll know that I, in the past, have been a very, very adamant person against purchasing those figures because of the fact that there was a lack of arm articulation where the arms could swivel and, you know, hold their two-handed weapons. So this figure is in Series 4, right? I'm hoping they fix the problems, but let's go ahead and take a look together on film. You can see, well, it's not really film, it's digital, but you can see if the arms have been fixed before you purchase this figure, because this is one of the biggest downsides, I think, of the figure if it doesn't have it. So, just to prove my point, just in case, we're going to give him the assault rifle. Okay, get him to hold the gun. Now, what our goal is to get him to take the gun and get him to hold the gun with the other arm, kind of like how all the Spartans can do it. Let me show you here. Here, we're looking for something kind of like this, where the Marine can hold his gun with both hands. Okay, here we go. We got the Marine. We got my two hands, and we're gonna rotate the. Come on, rotate the arm. Great. Okay, so they haven't fixed it. So there you go. That's basically the biggest downside of this figure possible. I mean, the paint job's great. The sculpting's pretty good. I still don't really care for this huge butt that the guys have, but whatever. Anyway, that is the huge downside for this figure, is the fact he can't hold his guns accurately. So if you're somebody who likes to keep the figures in the boxes, great. If you're somebody who likes to open the figures and use them in stop motions or dioramas or just play with them because you're a little kid, poop. I mean, unless you're a little kid and you want like the guy to run around like this, kind of like Rambo, that's great. But I mean, otherwise than that, if you want him anywhere kind of accurate with the game, that's not going to happen. Why they made them without the arm articulation, I still don't know. They've been making these guys like this since what? Since September or October, when they originally came out with the Series 1 line with the UNSC Trooper 2-pack. We are in July, people. This is gone on for months. And I understand that production, you know, when you start producing something, it takes time. But they could have fixed this by now. Series 4? Really? They could have fixed it. So, what am I going to give this figure? I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5. Why? Because of the arm thing and the fact it still has not been fixed. However, some people have complained in previous videos where I've said, well, you're not taking into consideration everything else. If I were to take in consideration of everything else and say I'm a collector, well, I am a collector, but say I just basing everything else besides the arm articulation, I would give it a 2. Because if it can't hold its gun, it's like, what can I do with it besides keep it in a box or make him play dead when I do stop motions? You know, like, what can I do with him other than that? So I'm going to give him a 2. We'll say it's a 2 out of 5. I would not recommend you guys picking up this figure if you only get one, because, you know, some people only can buy 1 or 2 figures a series. So if you can only get 1 or 2, skip this guy. Go buy, like, the Blue Mark 5 or the Elite General. I mean, the Brute Miner's great. Go pick that thing up if you really want a good figure. I mean, there's a couple great figures in this. This guy, no. Yeah, no. This is kind of ridiculous. It's been going on this long. People have complained. I'm not the only one who's complained in reviews. At this point, McFarlane should have had it fixed. I could understand they couldn't fix it in Series 1, and then they couldn't fix it by the time they came out in Series 3, but Series 4 really could have been fixed. Now, one cool thing that I didn't really mention, this is the first figure that actually has a translucent or transparent, you can see through it, visor. It's kind of hard to see. Let me zoom in here and focus my camera. You see that right there? See his eyes? You can actually see through the visor. That's really cool. I think that is another reason to give him a 2 instead of like a 1. That's pretty cool. If they do it with other figures, I think that'd be great. I don't know if they will or not, but that would still be cool. Anyway, 2 out of 5. You can pick them up in your local stores. If you're really interested in getting them, I would recommend if you don't have them in your area or you're looking for just a great place to get them that's reliable, I would purchase them from entertainmentearth.com. I'll put a link in the description. You can buy it. That's up to you. This is not my big push for this guy. That's just me. I'm just a reviewer. You guys take your opinion for, take my opinion for what you want. Comment down in the comment section if you think what you really think about this figure, because this is such a controversial figure. All these UNSC troopers have been, as far as I'm concerned, that some people really love them, other people really can't stand them because of the problems. Some people don't care, some people really care. So comment down below what you really think about this figure, if you think it's good or bad or whatever, so that other people can form their opinion as well by reading through the comment section. Just so you know, also, the armor is interchangeable with the other UNSC troopers, and he does have a peg hole in his back, either for his assault rifle or for you to be able to put one of the backpacks on that were from one of the other UNSC troopers. So anyway, that's what I think. Great paint job, great sculpting as always, McFarlane, but please, fix the arms. Come on, please. Please. I mean, at this point, they've come out with basically every other type of UNSC trooper. They're still all white guys, But anyway, end of that rant. I feel a little better. Not really. I really would have liked it to have been a lot better. Anyway, guys, that's just what I think. I'm going to go ahead and get going. I'm going to, I don't know, go tell this guy he's a loser. Anyway, guys, talk to y'all later. Bye.